Hello everyone, Russell Wright at super-intelligent.ai, and I'm sure that you've already heard that OpenAI has dropped their first gift from the 12 days of Christmas kind of spin-off they're doing. They're going to drop a feature a day for 12 days. It's kind of a big deal for any of you who've invented software and been in the software space like I have. I'm going to talk to you about what dropped today and so that you can understand what's going on. A little bit about myself if you are new. We are from super-intelligent.ai. We focus on search retrieval. We've been in the search retrieval business for 25 years, and we have a thriving community at members.super-intelligent.ai that helps you thrive, not just survive in the AI revolution. We're not only focused on the new transitional search engines, but we're moving into all the ways that you can use AI on multiple fronts. We have an AI suite of tools that's really, really cool that you have at your disposal when you join our premium level. And you can also white label those. And we have a significant amount of SEO tools for both local and national search. I'll go ahead and end it there. So let's talk about what it is that's going on with this new drop. Well, for those of you who actually use these models, which we do quite a bit, we're talking about ChatGPT. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the features that are dropping. So you can see here that 4.0, which is very, very powerful, has been working great. And then we have the chain of thought reasoning model that takes a little bit longer to answer, and that has been called the O1 Mini. And you can also see they have, O1 preview is gone. What that means is that this is the new O1 model. Okay, and we explain in other areas in our training area. My wife Kaylin also teaches students how to use pure AI. And let's just go ahead and do a new ChatGPT. And so what you now have included in your account, and this is the paid account. I have not checked to see if it's available in the wild. I don't believe it would be. It's going to cost them more to operate. You can see that it's right here. And it uses advanced reasoning. What this means is that with chain of thought reasoning, it's going to slow down and think a little bit. And you'll see the unit thinking, and it will be able to process a lot more information than we thought. Now, what's interesting about this is that you can now add files. They have not yet released the search function. My hunch is that what Sam and the team is going to do is they're going to release each one of these one step at a time. Now, for those of you who are in my training and have seen my Eureka Gain score working with extremely advanced models, we're trying to help everybody understand the future of the future, and that is a lot to know. Okay, so here's a map we've started. This will help you understand, since I've been in the SEO industry for 24 years, the search retrieval, I've been all the way back here since 1998 and 99 and started my career in 2003. You can see that this is transitioning all the way into where we're at now. And where we're at right now is the insight engine. We have technology that helps you optimize for content all the way down, not just for the search engines and what's called information gain score, but also deeper into the more profound AI systems that are coming that Sam and his team are building and that the Claude team is building and the rest. Okay, so we're in pretty deep under the hood. So what I do want to say is that this new model is an incredibly solid model right here in the Insight Answer Engine, this transition state. That means it can have very advanced conversations with you about images. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of that. I'm going to go ahead and try to attach an upload of that map, which is my future of the future map. Okay, the future of the future. So we're going to go ahead and upload that. Let me just pause for a second. Let's grab the last screenshot that I had, and we'll just go ahead and put it right there. Now I'm going to do H I'm on Windows, and my Mac is over here, so I do use both wherever is necessary. And you can see as I'm talking, it's actually talking into the field. So we'll get rid of that. This is a diagram that I built. We are calling the future of the future. And we would like you to break down all the various layers of this. We created the future of search engines, starting with my search retrieval layer 1, being the Markov generator that was the early Google, and search engine 2.0 we consider to have been from 2012 roughly to 2023, and 2023 earmarks the launch of OpenAI and basically generalized answer engines. Please give me a breakdown of everything you see on this image. since this is the first time we've been able to chat with you multimodally and upload an image that you can interact with. Now, guys, you can watch what's happening here. It's thinking. Thought about for a few seconds. It is much faster than the preview. Below is a comprehensive breakdown. It's giving me the core concept. The search engines 1994 to 2012. Search engines 2012 to 2023. Core concept, more advanced context-aware search engines. It's true. Entity-based. Transition layer to the present, answer engines 2023. Core concept. It's doing a very good job. And guys, this was way faster than the 04 Mini. Scoring mechanisms. Next layer, near the future of the horizon. Innovation gain score. Okay, these are all patent-based things that we have created using multiple models. Innovation engines. Scoring mechanism, Eureka gain score. Far future layers, speculative, visionary, super intelligent engines. Scoring mechanisms, MSLR score. Potentially a metric for identifying multi-layered dimensional super level reasoning skill. That is exactly what it is, which by the way, guys, I never told it that. The singularity, embodied AI, AGI, agent robots. I'm sure that O1 was able to see the robot images that Caleb put in there on the ThingLink account. The singularity, embodied AGI, agent robots, core concept, core mechanism, monetization and value indicators. Throughout the diagram, symbols like dollar signs appear representing. Oh, that's when we still had dollar signs. So it's one of its predecessor models told me to remove the dollars and put keys, and we did that out of a desire to make sure it's clear which products and services and training systems we have over, which ones are. It's just more clear, and so we used AI to talk through and iterate some of those ideas. Overall impression. This is interesting. This visual roadmap suggests a progression from simple keyword-based retrieval engines toward multi-layer generative and ultimately super intelligent ecosystems. Each step introduces a new type of score or metric reflecting how the value proposition evolves from finding information, entity score, to producing insight or insight gain, facilitating innovation, innovation and eureka gain, and finally guiding civilization through super intelligent reasoning, MSLRS. That is correct, and I haven't told it what a MSLRS is yet. We're working on that right now with my team. In summary, the image encapsulates a long-term vision of AI revolution. Let's go ask one more thing. Can you please make a series of suggestions, since this is a ThingLink diagram that allows us to add interactive pins of any shape or size, or of any shape, actually. So that visitors can interact with any layer of the diagram. Can you make some helpful suggestions of what types of pins we can launch? These can be informational, transactional, navigational, or commercial pins that we can drop with different colors. The idea is to help students understand these various layers with perhaps museum-like in-context pins. When the pins open, we can include video of 30 seconds or less and links to other locations. Currently, any products or services or training that belong to us link to a paywall in Mighty Networks so that students can understand what the training is, or they can sign up for free in some of the contexts of the paywall. Also, some things link to articles about the topic at hand. So for instance, if we have an article on information gain or information gain score, it will link to a paywall, which is a free sign up to our private community, and they can read the entire article. Do you have any additional suggestions of any type of engines that might be appropriate to hang on this diagram or pin onto the diagram using ThingLink that might round out the student's understanding of both the iterative and speculative progression of engines as superintelligence ooches towards us? Also, perhaps you can suggest them things that would be essential. We don't want to clutter the entire map up with things, so we have to decide what is the most essential to communicate with our students. Also, please note, this diagram is in the wild for people to interact with. So keep in mind that our audience is not only premium students, but also a customer and interest magnet in the wild that can go viral in various social media platforms. And then I'm going to put ooches. I got that term from the Heath brothers from their book Decisive. Okay, we'll go ahead and let's see how fast it interacts with this. Folks, this is remarkable because the speed is, this is way faster than O1 Mini. Below are a series of structures and suggestions, pin categories, context type, 15 to 30 introduction, where to place each main category, search engines, metric scoring pins, it's giving me coloration, real world use pins, innovations and feature pins, purple, additional links, ethical responsibility, red pins. Okay, that's a good one. I have not put the full ethical responsibilities on there yet. Concerns, action-oriented, required, purpose. Curation engines show how future search engines might specialize in selecting the most credible sources, and we already have one of those on there, which is great. Ethical governance, excellent. Personal engines, individual's learning style. Okay, I've already got one of those that I'm going to add, so it knows where we're going. Scary. Essential pins, one concept educational pin per major layer. Okay. One metric score explanation pin for each new scoring layer. One future-facing pin. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is so much better than the Mini was. It's actually narrowing in to the objective, and the key objective in that prompt, which wasn't the best prompt in the world, was that I wanted to make sure that if we had limited space, what was the best instead of, so it gave me insight-oriented action and probably filtered out a lot of the other things it could have said because I narrowed the filter, the aperture. Ethical and personal pins, okay, summarizing the approach by strategically placing a handful of color-coded pins, and there you go. Now, this is interesting because remember with the O1 before, with O1 Mini, we would not be able to communicate over images. This means on the whiteboard, all I have to do is take a picture. It can build out your organization. In fact, I've already started talking to it about the correct flywheels for the business, and I can already feel the increase of revenue coming at me because of the clarity of thought. One of the things I would like to say, everyone, is that treat these like filters, because if prompts are not merely prompts. Questions are the answer. And for those of you who are prompt masters out there, I know you can stumble all day long over what I said. This was not a perfect prompt. This was a brain dump. We call this brain dump prompt, but it still had many of the functions and features required based on previous conversation. Also be aware, and I will give you updates on this, I'm hoping that one of the things that they're going to launch is memory for O1. Another thing that would be great is if they release memory for so that O1 remembers what O4 remembers, although I doubt that, because this is far more intelligent than O4. O4 is eager and doesn't slow down at all to think and gets a lot of things right, most of the things in the primary domains, but it's very unlikely that what they'll probably do is give us some little bit more memory on O1. And keep in mind that one of the major changes in Sam's work that they released on day one, it's hard to say where they're going to go. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and see if we can find the whole conversation. So just so everybody knows, there's been a little bit of pushback because people hear the words $200 a month. But keep in mind that the $200 a month is for the O1 model, and what I've seen from the O1 model is like, oh my gosh, like, because guys, we're working with these models all day for non-bias, for anti-propaganda, for the model is very, very smart, and $200 a month rather. $200 a month is for unlimited. So what happens right now with O1 is it'll turn off after you talk. I think you have something like 25 to 50 queries, and then it'll say, hey, come back in a couple hours. I'm not sure if they're going to finish with that. but also be aware that the $200 a month, if you have organizations with an API, or again, I think the API, it'll be interesting to see if the API on the $200 a month function will be unlimited, because we still got to figure that out. But just suffice it to say, like, don't get sticker shock on the $200 a month, because it is like having a couple of PhDs working on, actually, there's no comparison really. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. This is the first day of the 12 days of Christmas. Inside the members area, I show you how to connect all this to your own private server and database so that you can control the frame and all of your data is secure. So even if you're conversing with OpenAI, you're able to keep all that data in your private server and your own vector database. Also, we teach you how to do SEO and how to rank very quickly, and we help thousands of students around the world learn local SEO, so you can use all this AI stuff to do something that humans actually want. Show you how to build a service business, that's what you want. So we'll see you on the inside of our community. All you need to do is go to supermembers.
Feedback. You want, you like.
All you gotta do is go to members.super-intelligent.ai, and we'll teach you how to do this stuff. And you can join the lobby for free. Okay, we also have a couple of areas in there that are just totally free for you to hang out. We are on Team Human. Not only are we here to make money and coin of the realm, we're also here to gather up as many humans as we can to have the hard conversations about the future of the future. Because for all the cool stuff that's going on, there's a lot of scary stuff going on at the same time. So we want to be with you guys in Team Human. And maybe in a weird way, AI and technology of AI will bring humans closer together. As it gets scary smart, as Mo Gata likes to talk about, maybe that'll cause some humans to say, hey, let's work together. Humans got to stick together. It is coming like a tidal wave beneath the lunar sway. I'll talk to you guys later.